Good morning. Welcome back to Log Cabin Firewood. My name is Jack, and today we're going to rip into a little bit of this maple that we picked up last week. But first, we have to clean up some of this cherry that we split from last week as well. So hey guys, what's going on? My name is Jack, and this is Log Cabin Firewood. So today we are going to get the 500i out and clean up a little bit of this wood. I started marking out some of these pieces already, since these are nice straight logs that I never get. I decided to break out the Mingo Marker. I don't know if you guys, most of you are probably familiar with this tool. It's got a wheel on it, it's got a can of paint in it, and you pretty much just roll it down the log and it marks your 16 inches. I don't usually use this thing because I don't normally have nice, pretty, straight logs like this, but today we do. So I figured I would break it out and just, change it up a little bit, see how I like this thing. Last time I was here, I finished up that cherry and I stacked that up for myself. I got all that done on a Friday morning. Had to go to work Friday night, so that was kind of my last chore of the day before I took a nap to go to work. And this was all the smoker wood that I got out of that cherry. The rest of it had bark on it. This was the boneless, skinless stuff. So we're going to throw that in the bucket. And I have an IBC tote of this stuff already stacked up. We'll take that back there and put that into that pile. So that's nice. It fit in the tractor bucket perfectly. Let's get this stacked up in the tote. So this stuff's only been sitting over here for about a week. That's why I like cherry. Well, that right there is a beautiful pallet full of nice smoker wood. Well, now that we've got the smoker wood cleaned up, I'm going to fire up the 500i and blast through some of this maple. Here we go. So this being the real first time I've used the Mingo Marker and cutting into a pile like this. This is awesome. I can lay out everything I could see, go through and just nip it down, and then I'm pickarooning it over into the pile here in between both splitters. And then whenever I get back over here, I still got to get this stuff finished. I'm gonna keep cutting. We're not done cutting, but whenever I get back over here, all this stuff will be ready. A lot of the oak will become my wood, and the maple, I will end up making a good bit of bundle wood out of it. But let's get this all fired back up and keep on rocking. We went through and got all of this pile of stuff from Funk's house cut up and staged for the splitters. Now, I did figure out that there's a good bit of tulip poplar in here, which I'm okay with. It's still going to become nice wood for the boiler or some bundles because it will split nice and square and pretty. And I do want to put some campfire loose stacks added to my firewood stand. So some of this will probably end up in there just to get rid of it. So everything's staged up and ready for a good splitting session. I do like this right here, where I've got the 916 feeding the conveyor, and then I have the axis feeding the conveyor. I'm gonna have to, make a little bit of room in here so I can get in there to do this. But we'll see what we can get into next time. That's all I got for you guys. Take care of each other. Thank you so much for watching.